Hi guys and welcome to today's video. So as promised, I've got the newest releases from Dixie Plates. So I have got the previous release, which was the Lace 01 and Camouflage 01. As I told you in my previous video, my original set got lost in the post. So this is now my second set that I finally received. And then we've got the new ones, which is Summer 02, Travel 01 and Lines 01. So like I said, I was going to do a massive kind of Dixie Plates video for you, swatch video, so I'm going to do all 5 today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 3 swatches from each of the bigger plates, and then I'm going to do 2 swatches from each of the smaller plates. But obviously with the Camouflage one, it's a layering plate, so technically I'm going to do about 4. So for today I'm going to be using the Dixie Plates Triple D stamper. This is by far my favourite Dixie Plates stamper, and also got one of the new scrapers, which is more sort of like firmer credit card. So those are the products, and then obviously I'll be using different stamping polishes, so I'll talk through them when I'm doing each swatch. So let's start looking at the last release, which is the Lace 01 and Camouflage 01 first. Okay, so starting off with Lace 01, which obviously, as the name suggests, it is a full lace plate. So we've got some really beautiful lacy designs. That one is really gorgeous. So, and then obviously we've got some sort of finer images, and we've got ones that you can essentially use a bit differently. So I'm going to do 3 swatches from this plate today. So for the first swatch, I'm going to use Hit the Bottle in Snowed In, which is just the white. So I think for the first image, I'm actually going to try this one up the top here because I do really like it. I feel it's very old school lace. So of course that has stamped absolutely perfectly. Look at all the detail in that. It looks really, really nice. It's absolutely jam-packed with detail, that one. Then for the next swatch, I'm going to use Hit the Bottle in As Black as Night. And I think I'm going to use this one down here. I like that one. So, and again, that's stamped absolutely perfectly. Obviously I didn't use enough polish, so I didn't actually cover the whole design, but actually doing it on the nail is absolutely perfect. So, and lastly, I'm going to use Hit the Bottle Champagne Shifter, and I think I might use this image here because I like that, but I'm going to place it a bit differently. So again, that's stamped really nicely on the nail. You can really see all like the little bits. Okay, so next up we've got Camouflage 01, which is one of the mini plates. But like I said, this is one of the layering plates. So I'm guessing that you could layer any of the images, but I feel like these two here go very well together. Those two go well together. So probably they are in sort of like 3s and 2s, I imagine maybe those two go together. So what I'm going to do for the first one is I'm going to swatch these two here because they are standing out to me. So I'm going to use Hit the Bottle in Chromio. Yep, that's come out perfect. Then I'm going to use Hit the Bottle in As Black as Night for this image here to go on top. So both of those images came out brilliantly, and you don't really have to line them up exactly because they're not sort of one on top of the other. I would say really they're a bit more like a double stamping image rather than just pure layering like the Spring 01 plate, but that's come out really nice. So then for the next one, I'm going to use these two images here because I quite like those. I'm going to use Hit the Bottle in Copperhead Girl to start off with. So that's come out really well. Then again for the second one, I'm going to use Hit the Bottle in As Black as Night. So again, you know, this is more like double stamping, it's not a pure layering. And then you could actually use that one again on top for even more, but I am just gonna leave it there for today. But it still looks really cool. So then next we've got Summer 02. So this is one of the ones that was recently launched, maybe only about a week or so ago. So, and obviously this follows on from last year's summer plate. So we've got loads of gorgeous small images down here, like the sand castles and everything. And then obviously we've got the normal Dixie plate large images. I'm really loving that watermelon, that looks really cool. So just loads of nice big images on here, perfect for the summer. So I'm going to do 3 swatches from this plate. So the first one I'm going to do is actually, I'm going to try these cocktails out here. And I've got Hit the Bottle in Spun Gold. Again, stamped really, really well, and it's a really cute image. So for the next one, I'm actually going to do the sand castle down here. I think that's really cute. And I'm just going to use Hit the Bottle in Snowed In. Yep, so that's stamped absolutely perfectly and it's super cute. And there's obviously more images that you could add if you were doing this on, you know, like a full set. And then for the last one, I'm going to try out the starfish, and I'm just going to use Hit the Bottle as Black as Night. Again, it's stamped perfectly, even though actually I didn't use as much polish, so some of the bits were missing on the design, but it still managed to cover the full nail and looks really, really stunning. So next up we've got Travel 01, which again is one of the mini plates and was launched about a week ago. So obviously, as the name suggests, it's full of loads of travel sort of images like that one. We've got, you know, one up there with the suitcase and the camera and everything. Then obviously we've got a couple of Paris ones. And then obviously we've got some nice landmarks here. So I'm just going to do 2 swatches from this plate. So I'm going to use Snowed In to begin. So again, that's stamped really well, and I've actually done this on purpose where I've stamped it a bit off centre, because usually when they stamp your passport it's never straight on, but it looks really cool. And I'm just going to use the white again because I just want to actually do these aeroplanes down here. They're really sweet. So, and again, it's come out really, really well, and it's a really cute image. I like this image a lot. And finally, we have Lines 01, which again is a mini plate and was obviously launched at the same time as the Travel and the Summer plate. So this is fantastic. I love this plate. Very on trend at the moment, you know, with all of the like arrows and everything, and these are amazing. So I'm going to do 2 swatches from this. I'm going to try one of the smaller ones out, and then I'm going to try one of the longer ones out. But I am in love with this plate. It's so cool. So I'm going to go back to using Chromio. So I'm going to start off with this arrow down here because I really like that, but I'm just going to turn the image so it's... Hopefully you guys can see that. It looks so pretty on there. The silver and the mint together look really nice, and it's quite subtle actually, but I really like the design, it's very cool. And then for the next one, I think I'm actually going to try this image here, but again I am going to turn it this way to make it easier to stamp, and I'm going to use Champagne Shifter. Okay, so unfortunately I've got a little bit of the next design on it, but I'm just going to use my cotton wool that I use to clean my plate just to get those little bits off. It's very, very small. So this image hasn't come out completely perfectly, just like there's a couple of bits missing, but it's probably due to my stamping. I think with these plates, it's much better to just scrape once rather than scraping twice because they are so fine and they're quite fiddly and all of that. But it's still come out a really nice design. And obviously, like, I actually rolled downwards with my stamper as well to make sure that it was all, rather than just going straight down into the middle. So there's a couple of tips for you if you have got this plate. So, and there you have all of the final swatches. So as per usual with the Dixie plates, they're all really easy to stamp. The ones that I would say that maybe are a little bit more difficult that you would have to work at are the is the line 01, especially when you are using like a metallic-y chrome polish as well. But obviously, like I said, my tip for that would be just to scrape once because they are quite fine. You don't really need to scrape twice with that or any more than that. As always as well, all of the images on the stamping plates are really, really nice. I love the fact that Dixie plates have larger images, and obviously as well on the summer 02 plate we've got a couple of smaller ones like the sandcastle, and again on the travel 01, you know, we've got some of the stamps and stuff, which is really cool as well. So these are now all available to buy from Dixie Plates and Nail Stamping Queen and other places. I will leave the links down below for you for where you can buy these from. I'm really sorry obviously that it took so long to do the lace 01 and the camouflage 01, but I'm glad that I finally have them all and that I've done it all together in a massive video for you, and I hope that you liked all the swatches as well. And please don't forget to like and subscribe for future videos, and I will see you all again soon. Bye.